are back live talking about cursing Kirk Franklin's son, Kerrion Franklin. And I just want to say some people may not agree with my commentary regarding this, but I got to say this, Larry Reid posted the interview of him interviewing Kerrion Franklin in jail. And he was talking about that this is his first time hearing about a murder, that he had got the car from the woman that's actually murdered. Got the car from her boyfriend. She was alive when he got the car. And he was saying that how he needs help, that he does film, he does all these type of stuff. And I'm just hearing Kerrion talk. And the main thing that was in my mind was, why are you talking when you have court tomorrow? Why are you doing an interview? I don't understand this. I don't, well, Larry Reid is a blogger. So number one, he's going to also get on the blog and he's going to release the tea and get the clicks and views. But Kerrion, you're locked up. If I were you, I wouldn't be doing no interviews. I wouldn't be trying to answer questions that can be used against you in the court of law. If your attorney not there with you, you don't need to be doing interviews. The main thing you could have been saying online, Larry, no offense, but I'm locked up. This is a legal matter. I can't speak on that because this is an open case. I can't speak on that as an open case, but I will like to say this, Larry Reid, and I'm asking for the prayers of people, and also I'm asking for donations so I can get an attorney, so I can get this case resolved. So this situation, that's what you should have been saying. But you're answering questions, and knowing that you have court tomorrow can hurt you. It is actually two people that have been around Kerrion Franklin. The woman, we don't know her name, she's dead. And also, this young man, CJ, is dead as well. So it's been two people that's been around Kerrion Franklin, and they're no longer with us. Now, Larry Reid said something. He said, well, I don't believe that Kerrion Franklin is a murderer. What? Just because a person ain't a thug, ain't got thuggish tattoos, that's not in the gang, you can be the most soft-spoken person and be a murderer. I'm gonna break it down today. You could be a soft-spoken, intelligent person and taking people out. It's not just gangbangers and thugs doing that. It's people that you couldn't even. You'd be like, "What? Did you do that?" So we don't know. So we could be getting out a man out of jail that possibly did take out two people. Let's go put Kerrion back on the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I want to say to Larry Reid. And I understand that they want to be there with Kerrion Franklin, and then they even bringing in John P. Key. The main thing you should do as pastors, you should go to Kirk Franklin and talk to his daddy first, and to see what went on with the relationship before you get involved and you try to save a person and try to come save them. Get all of the details first. Talk to Kirk Franklin and see what's going on before you put your reputation and your resources regarding this, because you could be out here supporting a whole person that's taking people out. So you have to be very cautious with that. I don't know if Kerrion Franklin put this out there, but Larry Reid put the information out there. We wouldn't have known that it was a lady that was taken out. We wouldn't have known that unless Larry Reid shared that. And then the blogs picked that up and shared that. Now we're hearing that he got multiple felonies. Then we hear from Larry Reid that that Kerrion grandparents resolved the case in Texas and that they had to pay $350. But then Larry said he don't believe that. I'm like, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what the charges that Kerrion Franklin got in Texas. We don't know. We don't know if Kerrion did not take out this woman, which people are saying in the streets that she was allegedly Kerrion Franklin's girlfriend. So let's be clear. The main thing we should be doing, praying for an answer before we put our resources together and bailing out him out of jail. This is serious. Then he said these guns are not his. He feel like they're planning on him. Mind you, when you call a jail and you have a conversation from jail, it's being recorded. I don't want to listen. It's being recorded. Larry Reid is a friend to have in your corner because it's a bag. But also, I think Larry Reid have to understand boundaries. That number one, is you my friend or are you a blogger? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Are you my friend? Are you my mentor? Or are you a news reporter? And I want to say that he's a news reporter, gossip blog first. He produces gossip. So just know when you get on the phone, it may be that information be leaked on his page to get the clicks and views. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at all of this and I'm looking at Kerrion Franklin, boy, you locked up. You got court tomorrow. I got some producers that said they're going to go in the courthouse tomorrow. So if y'all got any information about that, send it to my email. Let me put my email up here because send it to me first. Mug shots, court documents. Y'all let me know that they're going to be in the courthouse tomorrow. And that courtroom, they're going to be at the LA court division 143 and stuff like that. So we got any LA producers that's in LA, send me the information and stuff like that so we get the tea. I'm a blogger. And so I understand that Kerrion gave him permission. I get it. But wisdom should step in and say, you know what, Kerrion, even though you giving me permission, I'm not going to put this out there because what you say on this line can be used against you in the court of law. You may give me permission, but I'm going to use some wisdom because this can be used against you in the court of law. I saw Tasha K comment, and Tasha K said, oh my God, this is not good because this can be used against him. This shouldn't be aired because this can be used against him. That should be some wisdom. Or LRLer that is a lawyer and said, let me talk to a lawyer before we do this. Now, John B. Key, you got to be very careful inserting yourself in family drama because you don't know all the details. Why is his family cutting him off? Why don't his daddy talk to him? I think we need to get that information first before we get involved in this situation. And we better hope that he did not take out a person and in a person's life before we get him out of jail. Because some people need to be in the jail. If you end somebody's life, come on, somebody, I'm teaching. If you end somebody's life, all right, and they no longer with us, and that person is arrested for doing that, that person shouldn't be trying to get out of jail. You shouldn't be trying to get that person out of jail. It's plenty of the non-violent offenders that can be getting out of jail that's non-violent petty crimes. But if you committed and actually came out and you ended somebody's life, that particular person don't need to be coming out. John B. Key, if you got any sense, you should use some wisdom and pray on this before y'all put y'all resources and spend the church's money to get out of an alleged murderer. Let's be clear. Let's be clear on this. Before we put our resources together, before we put our hard tithing people, before we put the motherboard money to bail them out, before we put the usher board money to bail them out, before we put the media department money to bail them out, before we put the choir members money to bail them out, we must first find out, is this man innocent? Because if he's guilty of a crime of murder, he do not deserve to be out in these streets free. He do not deserve to be out here free. He deserved to be locked up and throw away the key. Certain crimes, you don't deserve to be out here. You going around popping people they no longer here because what about that victim's family? What about her family? And if why do you have all these guns? Let's talk about it. Because he really didn't dive into all that with the guns and stuff like that. We don't care if you're a producer. We want to know, where did you get them guns? You better come on. I'm teaching in here. Where did you get the gun? So we're trying to get the information. Now, I know it's some people in here that just thinking about this, but they're afraid to say it because they don't want to get blocked. They don't want to get, but we're not afraid to say it. I'm going to say it. I said, this man could possibly be guilty. And if LA is dangerous, then you go and you register your gun a legal way. Either you got to take classes, either you got to get a gun permit. You go and register it legally, because it is a possibility you as a black man with dreads in your head, it is a possibility that you can get pulled over by the police. And before you do an interview, you must first consult with your attorney, because that same interview can come back and bite you in the butt. Now, I don't know if the man guilty. The man could be innocent. He could be innocent. But in my spirit, in my spirit, is something fishy with this situation. It's something fishy. In my spirit, it's something fishy. And I don't know if the church, with their hard-earned money, should put money to bail him out. I think we must first go on a fast. We must first pray and get discernment and get an answer from God himself. But I don't think we should rush and give our hard-earned money to get him out. Especially when it's two people that's been around him and they no longer with us. They is up there in the upper room, sleeping in eternal rest. So we have to be very cautious on how we handle this situation. But Larry Reid, I understand it. You may think he's a good guy, but he may be a snake under them dregs. We don't know. Okay? But Larry Reid put it out there about the lady. Then Larry Reid said, I can speak for a fact that the lady is dead. I said, oh my gosh. And this man doing the interview, he said he's not getting any medical treatment. Now, you do know that the jails do not like when you speak negative about jails. They don't like that. So you are in the mercy of them sheriffs. And I don't think that is wise of you to speak negative about the jailhouse when you are in the jailhouse. I don't think that you should speak negative about the jailhouse when you are currently in that jailhouse. Wait till you get out, then you speak negative about the jailhouse. Then you spit and say they ain't give you medical treatment, stuff like that, because while you in there, you better speak positive, because you are at the mercy of those people, the sheriffs, the detention, whatever they call the people in there. So when I was watching it, I was like, man, I don't know about this Larry Reid. And I actually love Dr. Larry D. Reid. But in this particular case, I don't know, because it's something about Kerrion Franklin. It's something about this young man that is very weird. Something about him that is weird. Something about it. So I don't know. We are going to give y'all the details, the facts on tomorrow, because he do have court tomorrow. We're going to see how it is. He did say John B. Key, and he said another person and Larry Reid, they're going to pull their resources together, and they're going to get him out. And Larry Reid feels as though that Kerrion Franklin is not a murderer. So we're gonna see how this is going to play out. We don't know what charges he got in Texas. Then he said he'd been in jail before. So your family is tired. Listen. If you keep going to jail, Your family is tired of that. Now they can understand if you go this your first time. You know, I was like, from in my certain cases are different. My case was kind of different because I had a breakdown, and I called my family. I called my cousin. He bailed me out, and you know what I'm saying, he had to pay. He had to bail me out, and I paid him back the bail. And it was like property damage. You know, I was had a breakdown, but it wasn't armed robbery or stealing a car or weapons, guns and stuff to be found. So it was quite different. But if you keep going to jail, your family gonna get tired of you. If you keep getting in trouble, dragging them on social media, your family gonna keep getting your family. You ain't gonna be able to call your family because you drag Kirk Franklin. You made him look bad. You post it because he don't want people to think that he cussed, even though he cussed. You posted that on social media. So your family they gonna be through with you. And so I think with Larry Reid, but this ain't the first time Larry Reid got involved with a family. If you remember, he got involved with the Clark sisters when that other Clark, what's that Clark? The Clark sister, the one that got put out, or she left the Clark sisters, he got involved with her. And he really thought that the Clark sisters was against her. I forgot that Clark sister name. And then once he started talking to that Clark that wasn't getting along with the rest of the Clark sisters, he pulled back because he realized that what the Clark sisters was saying about her was true. So you got to be careful when you get involved with family falling out because you could be on the wrong side. Yes, when he got involved with Sister Denise, thank you. He interviewed Sister Denise. I think he tried to get involved with Sister Denise, like help her out. And he found out stuff wasn't right, she wasn't right, and that pretty much what the Clark sisters said about her was the truth. So you got to be very careful getting involved with these families, with family drama. Okay? Thank you so very much. That has been donated 1111. I love 1111. I was born on November 11th. I just love that number. And somebody said, you got the Larry. No, I actually 1111 have just been my number forever. 1111 has been my number forever. I love that number. We thank y'all so very much. That's been contributing to the 1111, just sending cash outs, 1111, sending prayers, just sending it over here, donating to our channel. Thank you. We got a new computer that's coming. We finally going to be able to use our 4K camera. And it's going to be nice. I'm going to check a picture of the gaming computer that we're going to be getting. So we do want to thank the producers that we got. We got 2 new ring lights that we're using as well. So the quality's going to be a little bit better for that. So we personally want to say thank you. But we will open up the phone lines. And so I do want to thank y'all so very. I do admire Larry Reid, but I just think I don't know about this one. If you want to help somebody, help the Wiley Show. I'm just saying. Okay. I don't know. I would say pray on it first. I would say pray on it before y'all do anything, before money is being spent, and see what is the reasons, and see what is the felonies in Texas, and to see, because right now they said no bail. So we'll see. I guess we would get more information tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to just help somebody. All right. Okay. I'm just saying. But I will keep Larry Reid number saved just in case if I get locked up, I need to speak to my pastor. I definitely will call him and say, Doctor, I need your help. So that's one number that I will keep saying. I'm gonna keep saying Tasha K number, and I'm gonna keep saying Doctor Larry D. Reid number. Them 2 people I will be calling and see if they'll help me. But anyway. But we will open up the phone lines. I don't know if y'all want me to call in and open up the phone lines, but I do believe that it just wasn't right. It wasn't a good spirit for it as well. They said the Texas thing is cleared up. I think there was a 304 fine or something. But then other reports. Now we can't confirm that is cleared up. That was just allegedly told. We can't really afford that. I mean, we don't know if that's true or not. So of course, I guess tomorrow we will get you know what I'm saying, we would get a clearance of that. You know what I'm saying? Clearing them. No, but we ain't gonna speak no arrest over like we rebuked that back into the pits. We ain't gonna restrict it because we went to jail one time, and that was an experience I don't want to experience again. All right, we experienced it once, and I can tell people for the rest of my life, don't go to jail because you can't cook your own food. They gotta you gotta get up when they say get up. You gotta go to sleep when they say you go to sleep. You gotta use the phone when they say you can use the phone. I'm just gonna put that out there in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So don't go to jail. Don't do no crime because that ain't the place to go. Even though I feel like most people in jail got mental problems, they need to be in the mental hospital getting treatment. But that's a whole nother conversation. But we will open up these phone lines, and I want y'all to be real. Do y'all think that was good to do that interview with Dr. Larry Reid, interviewing Kerrion Franklin while he was in the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department? Do you think that was a good move? What do you think that was great? How do you feel? Do you think Pastor John B. Key and Dr. Larry D. Reid, should they bail out Kerrion Franklin? What do you think? Do you think that Kerrion Franklin is guilty, or do y'all think that he's innocent right then and there? But I do want y'all to post in the chat box, pray. I just want y'all to type in pray, P-R-A-Y, pray. Type that into the chat box. Pray, because this is a praying matter before we get into the pain matter. Before we get to pain, bailing somebody out, y'all need to pray and get some discernment, because you could be getting out the wrong person out of jail, and that's not a good look. We don't know. You don't know Kerrion Franklin like that. You don't know what's in his spirit and stuff like that. I'm not saying he may be innocent, but he may be guilty. And if he's guilty of taking that woman out, he needs to serve some years, some decades. And don't let it be in Texas. I don't know. Do Texas still got the death penalty? I don't know if Texas got the death penalty. Do Texas got the death penalty?
Your show now. Press 1 to hear important instructions.
Your show is scheduled to start in 28 seconds.
I don't know. Do Texas got the death penalty? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm thinking positive. But do Texas? I think Texas. But he do need a lawyer. Before you do interviews, you need a lawyer.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right. Yeah, I'm in Texas. I didn't know. Y'all let me know about that. Thank you. Another brother sent $11.11. Thank you so very much for that. Thank you. Let me put the number. The number is 646-716-8447. We're going to the phone lines. All right, let's get into it. 9525. Calling you on air.
Hey, darling.
Hey.
How are you, sweetie?
No, wonderful. Did you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. We spoke yesterday.
Okay.
Here's the deal. All his charges are misdemeanor. The Texas stuff that was for traffic tickets and disorderly conduct. The whole murder thing, that's a storyline. It's a Kardashian storyline. And mark my words, tomorrow you're going to find out. But I shouldn't be saying that. But
okay. So you're the one with the uncle at the police station.
Exactly.
So okay.
Darling.
I remember. So what charges have you heard? Can you let us know?
It's all misdemeanor. And the Texas thing, he'll be released tomorrow. John PK is here in Cali. He's doing, my aunt is going to his show. So he's going to be released tomorrow.
Okay.
It's not, whoever Larry said tonight, you were on that live, Tasha K was on. He said the murder search, that was just the sensationalism.
Really? So what's the charges against? So what's the? It's
misdemeanor. It's all misdemeanor charges. It's not serious charges that he.
So it's no gun charges?
No, none of that is illegal documents. Oh, baby, this is all public information. You can go online. You can check the court. Anyone who has warrants, they have applications for that. And none of his charges are serious. There's no gun. There's no murder associated with his name. That's all cap. But what I knew it was cap when Milan Christopher posted, "Oh my God, I've been sleeping with the killer for a whole month." This was a storyline, but I love it. I'm not hating the game.
Well, I don't know if this is a storyline because it's real. He's in jail. You know what I'm saying?
The jail thing is really he was in Beverly Hills with a broken tail light. That's true.
But why would they say no? What I'm not understanding is, if that's the case, why would they put on there no bail?
Because there were warrants for him in Texas, and they didn't know that those warrants were already cleared. Those warrants were cleared today. It was traffic ticket and a disorderly conduct. All this is public information.
Okay.
People can research this. I'm not pulling this out of my vagina. Okay? These are facts.
Okay. All right.
These are facts.
Okay. So, all right. Well, okay. People in the chat said, "Do you know what kind of car he was driving?"
No, I didn't even ask all of that. I just wanted to know was anything about a gun or a murder. And my uncle ran, the name and what was in Texas. None of that is associated in his legal document.
Okay.
So we'll be at the court tomorrow because he's going to be released tomorrow.
Okay, so you're going. So you will be in the courthouse tomorrow. Can you take some pictures for us?
Oh yeah. I will because I got your Gmail. I got your information. Absolutely.
Okay.
We're only 15 minutes from the court. And it's like, but we understand Zeus and Larry Reid and everybody's connected, and you can't hate on our people. Hey, we the Black Kardashians. That's how I look at this story.
All right. So, all right. Well, we thank you so very much, caller, for calling in.
Okay.
For that. Thank you.
You have to laugh. You have to laugh. And this is my second time enjoying your show. And
thank you.
Great.
Thank you so.
Subscribe.
Thank you so very much for calling in. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now, all that is alleged. We don't know. He got court tomorrow. This lady claimed that her uncle, she said her uncle worked at LAPD. She gave us information. So everything that we're saying is alleged. As today, he's in jail. Tomorrow, Kerrion Franklin have court. So the phone lines is 646-716-8447. Anonymous, you live on air.
I would definitely want to know what rank is the cousin officer. What rank is he? Is he a white shirt, lieutenant? But until then, I agree with you, Wiley. I believe he should not have done this interview because, like you mentioned, whatever you say will be used against you in the court of law. Before you get on the phone, if I'm not mistaken, because I had people that was locked up before, when you make that phone call, it states that this card is being recorded.
Facts.
So he tried to beat around some of the questions that Larry did ask him, but it seems fishy, like you mentioned. So
right.
The streets is
because on the documents that I'm reading on the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, it's showing misdemeanor. But but people are saying that some say he had felony charges in Texas. So it's so many mixed reactions. But of course, we would get the final say so tomorrow.
Again, we're not close to Kerrion. We're not close to him.
Absolutely.
Dr. Larry Reid is close to him.
Dr. Larry Reid.
So we're going by what Dr. Larry Reid is saying.
Absolutely. So I'm reading
because he was one of the first who broke the story yesterday.
He was one of the first who broke the story. Yes, and I'm reading the document right now.
Then,
It's a misdemeanor. So we don't know what other charges. So of course we're going to see by tomorrow if he's going to be free, how that's going to happen, what's the details on this. I don't think this is a storyline. This is real life. Because Zeus and Bad Boys LA, it's already been taped. They're done with. They not in the house. You know what I'm saying? They already taped them episodes.
Yeah.
So this is not a story. This is actually real life.
And like you mentioned, the two people that was around the situation, CJ.
It's CJ, and that one, and the lady is gone. Yes.
God forbid. I hope whoever, because Amal Wiggins broke the story, right? They tried to give it to Tasha K, and she didn't want it.
Oh yeah,
so I pray to God nothing.
Yeah,
the person that leaked it.
After he said leaked that, he gone. He have gone, and it's easy to get. And then he was on drugs, so somebody can give you like fentanyl. They could put some of your drug. I don't know, to make you, man. Like that was weird. I'm like, whoa, he gone. because he was doing interviews. You remember that man was all in these
Yeah.
YouTube streets doing interviews.
And he was so close to Wiggins.
Yeah, he was close to a lot of.
That's great. He's not next, God forbid. This
Yeah,
is
so
crazy.
this is real sad, and let's say allegedly, because I'm gonna say I ain't see a report, a death report, whether a death certificate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say allegedly because these people could still be out here kicking, but it's a lot of stuff that's been said. So we definitely gonna say about this. I know a lot of people saying, where is Kirk Franklin? I don't think Kirk Franklin would get involved in this because he probably threw this. His son probably dragged him and cussed him out and probably did so much to the family, just embarrassed the family name, and it kind of embarrassed Kirk Franklin a little bit when he leaked that recording.
Absolutely, because no one didn't see that side of Kirk Franklin.
Absolutely. So we definitely going to see how that's going to play out. Anything else you want to share? I'm sorry.
No, I just want to say, I can't wait for your live tomorrow, and I hope this lady is not kidding with you and sending you the picture. Like, we want Wiley to be the first.
Yeah, so I hope so.
The match.
I hope so. I hope that what she said is true, that it was some misdemeanors stuff in Texas and it got cleared and stuff like that. He would be released, and this is all just a big misunderstanding. But in my other mind, this could possibly not be a misunderstanding. He could possibly be a criminal. You know what I mean?
70%. I'm 70% that believe it's true.
So I'm like, whoa.
We shall see tomorrow.
And then why would you not put the car in your name? And why do you still have the car registered on a deceased woman's name? I just so much with this. And then when you ask questions, to be like, are you hating? No, I'm just asking questions. Because like usually when you buy a car,
but it's not far-fetched. It's not by far-fetched. Like when you get in somebody's car, for example, your friends and stuff, and they come pick you up, you don't know what's in the car. God forbid a cop stop you. Whatever's in the car, everybody's going down.
Yeah, you're responsible. Facts. That's why you have to be very careful getting in people's cars.
I don't get in everybody's car like that.
Facts. Thank you.
So I'm gonna let other callers call in, guys.
All right. Thank y'all so very much. The number is 646-716-8447. I'm just saying it's a lot of stuff that don't seem right with this. 4429.
Wiley.
Hey.
Child, this a mess. This a hot mess.
It is a hot mess. It's
this
like
boy.
Yes.
This boy out in LA, he got himself in the pickle. He better hope that whatever he had in Texas, they got, the information caught up in the system, and he get out tomorrow, and it's just a big misunderstanding.
Wow, this is something because
thank God that he.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God he got Larry Reid and John P. Key and some other person Larry Reid won't name, might be the father, helping him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like he would have a lawyer on speed dial.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the whole situation. This is really sad. But then people are forgetting that the man said they found guns in his car.
That's what they saying.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He said they tried to put.
But have you looked at the charges?
I did. It didn't say misdemeanor unless they didn't update this. Because on here,
well, if they found a gun in the car, they would have the charge right there.
It would have been on the website, yeah. Because on the website it say misdemeanor. That's what it say on the website.
Well, it wasn't no gun found in the car.
Okay, because that's what it said. Yeah. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, they would have had that on there.
We want to see what that Texas stuff.
Well, we're gonna see tomorrow.
Yeah. Ooh, Lord, I don't know if he should have did the interview. Like, I would have just asked.
I think he should have done it because it was good, and I'm nosy, and we all know.
I think we all know this, but I think what he should have just asked people is just to pray and send donations. Well, I guess he don't need no prayer, no donations. He need a goddamn lawyer. Oh, okay.
He needed a lawyer. So he
do need a lawyer. Like that's true. He do need a lawyer. So hopefully they give him a lawyer.
He should have came on there and talked, because if he ain't got no money for no lawyer and he trying to reach out, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Then he should have came on there and talked, because not saying he don't need prayer, but I'm saying he
True.
need a lawyer.
He need a lawyer. Facts. I agree with you. Okay.
If he in all this mess that they say.
That's facts. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We would
Okay.
definitely see tomorrow. Like Blue, I'm gonna be looking. I know you're gonna be looking, and so I just want to know how them charges go be, because remember we had interviewed people on this show, and they said I'm so innocent. I'm going, and that man got all them charges in L.A. You know who I'm talking about? The actor. He came on this show. I'm so innocent. I'm gonna be out walking around free, and you'll hear that now.
But it sounds like Kerrion messing with some characters in LA that he don't need to be messing with.
Right, that's true. Like he's been around like bad.
You talking about a lady and her husband that came up dead? What the hell?
Like the lady came up there, then the CJ person came up there. If I were him, it's like,
the CJ person.
He's gonna have to learn how to be under authority when you're living with your parents or grandparents. Because when he went back to Texas, remember he recorded his mama, and they were arguing outside the house. And I said, Kerrion, that's your mistake. You keep recording them on social media. That's gonna be
say he was molested. Did he ever say he was molested?
No, he said it was physical abuse. He said physical abuse, spiritual abuse, but he never said sexual abuse. But we don't know all of, I don't know if he's gonna share that.
But physical.
But that's what he said. But in the CJ recording, he said, wow, you're playing my molester's music. That's what Kerrion said in that CJ recording.
He said that?
Yeah, he said that in a recording. Like people need to go back to our mom against page.
He's alluded to he's been molested.
Yes, that's what he alluded to in that recording, and that's a recording that CJ sent to our mind.
He need to get some help.
Yeah, so I know Larry Reid paying for his counsel.
He needs to get out of LA, and he needs to get some professional help. And Larry Reid needs to stop talking for so long and get to the daggone point of the matter. Dang. I got ADHD. Okay, Wiley, let me go so the other people you can get your people. Okay.
I love Larry. He's a preacher. So preachers, you have a lot of thoughts and you got to get it all out before you get to your main point. That's what preachers do. We love Dr. Larry Reid over here. Shout out to Blue Skies. 3352. You live on the air.
I feel bad for him. I feel so bad for him. I really do. I'm saying allegedly he did not even do it.
Okay.
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him in court. I feel bad for my buddy, Kirk Franklin. I feel bad for both.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I think he did not do it. Because I believe there was no way there was a gun in nail. There's no way there was a gun in nail. Oh, unless she forgot to put it under his name. That could happen.
That's true. That's why I know he have court tomorrow, so we can get a more clear understanding on what happened. Of course, I've heard the Shade Room will be in the building, and also the Neighborhood Talk will be in the building.
Oh wow!
You know, because it's media focus, because he's connected to Kirk Franklin and he's on Bad Boys of L.A. You know, it's gonna be a color of folks in the court if you're allowed to go in the courtroom. So we definitely going. I'm definitely going to sleep a little early tonight so I can see what's going on.
And I'll see if I find any videos. I'll send to you some on Instagram as well.
Okay, thank you. No problem. Thank you so very much. Okay, give me a second. 0235, call you on air.
I think that it's very weird that he went on Larry Reid. I don't understand it personally. I think that he's trying to get public opinion. But my thing is this. You had this car for a whole year and you didn't decide to put your name on it? That's kind of fishy.
Very fishy.
And So was there a gun in the car or no? Because that's what I'm still confused about.
I'm still
Because I thought he
confused
said
because I heard allegedly they said it was gun in the car, but now when I'm reading it, it say misdemeanor. They don't say nothing about a gun charge or nothing like that. So of course with this story is still developing. We will get more information on tomorrow because he got court tomorrow morning at 8:30. So that's about 10:30 my time. In the morning, he have court in the morning. So we should have something at least by noon tomorrow that we can talk about.
Yeah, judging by the charge, I don't think there was a gun in the car because I think that if there was, he would have been charged automatically because he was the only person in the car.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we definitely gonna see how that's gonna be played out tomorrow. And I don't know why he wouldn't register the car. He probably don't even have a license. So that's probably something. He probably don't even have a driver's license. He's probably riding dirty.
Yeah, I agree, and I just don't think he should have just done that in an interview because he just said out loud that he knew the girl.
He did.
So,
he said the girl and the boyfriend sold him the car.
I don't know. I'm just trying not to jump to any conclusions because we don't know. We still don't even know what he's fully charged with, and we don't even know if those felonies in Texas are legit.
Right. So we'll definitely see how it's going to be played out tomorrow. So we definitely going to be we definitely going to call and we hope that Kerrion stop talking doing interviews and get a lawyer.
Right.
That's what he needs. He's going to need a lawyer. And I think he's going to need some bail money. So, so hopefully that the people come around and help him out. And we definitely will be seeing what do Larry Reid have to say tomorrow. I know they had technical difficulties in the live because the sound went out. I don't know if you noticed that when I was watching it towards the end, the sound went out. So they had some technical issues. So we're going to see how they're going to do it tomorrow. Somebody said they sold him a stolen car. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No, thank you. Somebody said he got a Zeus check. Go register the car, sir. Well, he can't register it now. He's in jail. In my state, you got to have a permit to carry a gun. What is the law in LA to carry a? Oh, let me see. Let me see. In California. So, in order to carry one in California, let me see. The laws govern and control. Yes, you may request a California personal firearm PFEC by submitting a PFEC application at the Department of Justice for more information about how to request it. So that's how you have to do that. What is the process for purchasing in California? Generally, all firearm purchase and transfer, including private party transaction and sales at gun store, must be made through a California licensed dealer under the dealer records of sale. A person 18 or older who possesses a valid, unexpired hunting license, active peace officer, and active federal officer, law enforcement person, provide proper identification of his or her membership in the U.S. Armed Forces. A person who have proper identification, honorable discharge from the U.S. Armed Forces. So, you can get more details about that. I really don't know. It changed from like state to state, but he's in California right now. Yeah, he's in California right now, sitting in the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. So he's sitting right there, and of course, we got his information here. We will come back and talk to y'all regarding this case, and we're going to see how that's going to be played out. Thank you all so very much. Well, where is the producers of the show? They were just using him in his name. What more did what do y'all want the producers to do? He have already completed his obligation with the show. They're not going to give him no more money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're not going to give him any more money. I'm just saying. If he committed crime was committed in California, why is he being transferred to Texas? That doesn't make sense. Well, they're saying that he have some charges in Texas. That is why he didn't get bail, because of some charges in Texas. Word on the street is that those charges was resolved. That he's already been, the warrants have already been resolved. But that's allegedly. Tomorrow, as a fact, Kerrion Franklin have court tomorrow. So we're going to see how that court is tomorrow, and we will get a better understanding tomorrow. Will he be free or will he still be in jail? We will know all of those details tomorrow. And so hopefully y'all will be up when we go live about it. And also too, we carry on. We don't know. Kirk Franklin have not made a statement to the press at all. He have not made anything. He didn't, and so we don't know. It is. So if he is extradited to Texas, then that'll let you know that he had charges in Texas. So if he had to be transferred back to Texas, that'll let you know he has some serious charges in Texas. But we don't know that as of yet. We're going to see tomorrow of the court date. All right. But thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show, for giving y'all comments. You know, we're not going to have no long, lengthy lives. Y'all have been watching the show. We have been nonstop doing content. Y'all have been coming through of the show. I think Chelsea wanted me to say something earlier. She said she was not laughing. She said, I never said Armand should work for free. I was reminding y'all he was laughing at me when Jason wasn't paying me. So she definitely wanted y'all to know that. So she said she wasn't laughing. I would never say Armand should work for free. I was reminding y'all he was laughing at me when Jason wasn't paying me. Okay. So that is what Chelsea wanted me to share. We also want to thank y'all for the previous live. If y'all could leave some more comments on the live, we giving good commentary. If y'all could leave a comment and a like, that is so grateful. Thank y'all for leaving comments. We do respond to the comments. We do like the comments. Even comments I don't agree, I just thank you for leaving a comment for that. Y'all have definitely left a comment. If y'all missed that last live, let me drop the link in there. It was an exclusive. I mean, we had an exclusive live. Like, if y'all missed it, it was so much fun. I'm gonna post it in here. Give me a second. It already got 3,000 hits, 25 comments, almost 400 likes. So I'm gonna post that in here, so y'all will definitely get into that. It was fun. Give me a second. It was an amazing show. Hold on, let me see if I can. Okay. Because we have fun covering that. It was so much fun in the live. So if y'all missed it, make sure y'all definitely check it out. They said Kurt is working behind the scene. That's what they do. Believe me, he's checking on his son. Okay, Miss New York. Okay, that could be a possible. Well, I had to go back and look at that one. I missed it. I know it was amazing. It was. So I don't follow Chelsea for. I can't speak on that. Nice looking kid. Kirk is the real daddy. Yeah. So we definitely gonna see about that, and we're gonna definitely check that out. Thank y'all so very much. Any other comments y'all have? This is Q&A. Y'all can ask y'all questions in here. Yeah. And that live wasn't long, because I try to make sure the lives are not as lengthy, because one of the major complaints we were getting, people were saying our lives were like too long, and sometimes we would do 3, 4, 5 hour lives. So I try to keep it under an hour. I try to keep it like 2 hours. So that's what we've been trying to do when it came to that. Kirk going to Smile, even though his son hurt the Smile. Another great show, Wiley. Thank you so very much. And there's so much other topics that we can talk about while they go to Kirk Franklin house in Dallas and tell him to go to LA and help his son. Oh, you want me to go to his house? I'm not doing that. Sometimes people don't want to be seen. Just do what's best for them with their children. That way, I love long lives. While he also mentioned the cops took his phone and his keys. He definitely mentioned the cops took his phone and his keys. 2 hours good. I love the long lives. Do another live. I love the long ones. Yes, great show. I'm gonna pray for the misguided but wonderful show. Well, don't worry about it, Wiley. People can watch the longer lives in a couple of sessions. You can't please everyone. Y'all love the long lives? Send Kurt a voice note. Okay, let me send him a voice note. Let me see if I can send him a voice note. Let me send him a voice note. Let me see. Do I have his? Let me see. Can I send him a voice note? Okay, let me send him a voice note. Hey, Kirk Franklin, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I'm just wondering, did you call your son, Kerrion Franklin, or are you helping him to get an attorney to get him out of jail because he's sitting in a jail in L.A.? If you get this message, give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Peace. Okay. I'll read it right here. No bail. Did okay, we see right here it says something for $15,000. And I see that on my end, that bail for $15,000. But I see it say it got two case numbers. They got a case that say no bail, then they got another case number that say 15,000. So we got to see about that. So we definitely going to keep y'all updated on here. So make sure y'all comment on the show. Thank y'all so very much. We're gonna go. Yes, long lives matter. Your daughters love long lives, Wiley. That's the number to the Wiley. That is the number to the liquor store. No, Wiley, you're real for. So we have an update. No, that was already on there. So I don't know. I highly doubt Kurt will address this. That's what Storm Monroe said. Here goes Storm. Storm said it. I highly doubt Kurt will address this. Y'all know we love us with Storm Monroe over here. Okay. Thank y'all so very much for Storm Monroe and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I don't think I agree. I don't think Kurt will address this because he have already been embarrassed by Kerrion. You know what I'm saying? So he have already been embarrassed by Kerrion. I think he's done with Kerrion. I think the family have cut him off, and now he's going to have to be in season without him. So, so Wiley for Kerrion, what's the fast that we're doing? Liquor, weed, and chicken. Well, I don't really drink, so we can fast with no liquor because I don't drink. We sure do love long lives. How can we help the boy? I will let y'all know tomorrow. But he's good. He got Larry Reid behind him, and he got John B. Key, and I'm two millionaires. He got 2 millionaires. Got Kerrion Franklin back. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna let the millionaires. I'm gonna let them preachers, the millionaires, handle that. 2 millionaires is definitely behind that. So we'll see how they gonna do it. They say they gonna deal with that. They got 2 millionaires that's gonna deal with that. We definitely keep y'all updated on that. Okay. Thank y'all so very much. All right. Well, they got 2 millionaires. What I'm gonna do? They got 2 millionaires. I think it would be way to see if it's the TV is before I say anything. We're going to be on station here. I love your energy on there. Yes, hopefully no one pays Larry to turn his back on this poor baby. Our prayers up. While they watch the call I've been watched that, but I'll watch it again tonight. Let's say. All right, thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna go. We thank y'all to the producers for calling in. You see, millionaires, he need top-notch lawyers. He got 2 millionaires, so they'll get the top lawyers. They'll get the Johnson and Johnson Esquire and Goldberg Esquire. They'll get the people in there to represent. I don't know if the Illuminati, I can't speak on that storm, but the Illuminati took the guy out that leaked the recordings. I can't speak on that. I really, really can't. I don't know. They said, Wiley, love watch your show. When is the next live? The next live will be tomorrow because we did 2 lives today. Because if I keep giving y'all lives back to back, and if I take one day off, y'all can't stand when I take a day off. All right. Well, okay, Kerrion. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. We will see y'all in the next live. Talk to y'all soon. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show. Make sure y'all thumbs up, leave us a comment, and we'll see y'all in the next live. Peace.